Here's something that might surprise you. Some of the most powerful health interventions I've seen in my decades of practice do not come in a pill bottle. In fact, they're so simple that when I first tell patients about them, they look at me like I've lost the plot. But the research, it's undeniable. Today, I'm sharing with you 3 unconventional lifestyle medicine hacks that could transform your health, and they're probably not what you're expecting. Let's start with something that sounds absolutely mad: deliberately exposing yourself to cold water. Recent research recommends doing just 11 minutes total per week of cold exposure. That's not per session, but spread across 2 to 4 sessions of 1 to 5 minutes each. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Armstrong, have you gone completely bonkers? But hear me out. A 2014 study found that cold exposure increases metabolic rate approximately twofold and activates brown fat. Now, that's the good kind of fat that burns calories and regulates blood sugar and boosts metabolism. In a Dutch study, people who took cold showers for 30 to 90 seconds for 90 days called in sick from work 29% less than those who didn't. 29%. That's not marginal gain, that's massive. Here's what this means for you. You don't need an ice bath or fancy cryotherapy chambers to get started. You can start with just 30 seconds of cold water at the end of your regular shower. Work up to 2 to 3 minutes, keeping the water below 15.5 degrees centigrade. This discomfort is the point. Those mental barriers you feel are actually adrenaline pulses that trigger the adaptive response your body needs. Now, the next one sounds almost far too simple, but it's revolutionizing healthcare in over 30 countries. Social prescribing is when health professionals literally prescribe you community activities, exercise groups, art classes, volunteering, nature walks, the same way they'd prescribe a medicine. Here's the kicker. Loneliness has health consequences equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes per day. Now let that sink in. Your isolation is as deadly as a pack-a-day habit. Research in the UK shows that social prescribing not only improves health, but also reduces emergency room visits and repeat primary care visits, generating significant cost savings. One Canadian report found that for every dollar invested in social prescribing, there's a savings of $4.43, with estimated annual savings of $296 million from reduced hospital admissions alone. And here's what this means for you. Don't wait for your doctor to prescribe it. Ask yourself, what did I love doing as a child? What makes me lose track of time? Then find a community group doing that activity. The key is flipping the script from what's the matter with you to what matters to you. Join a cycling club, a choir, a gardening group, whatever resonates. Finally, let's talk about Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. This is not a hike or exercise. It's simply being in nature, connecting with it through all 5 senses. And before you dismiss this as hippie nonsense, the science is remarkable. One Japanese study showed that people who spent 3 days and 2 nights in a forest had a rise in natural killer cells. These are immune cells that fight viruses and cancer. And this benefit lasted for more than a month after the forest trip. Trees release compounds called phytoncides that have anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective effects, and research suggests even 15 minutes in nature can reduce stress and anxiety. A UK study of nearly 20,000 people showed that spending at least 120 minutes a week in nature improved self-reported health and well-being, and it didn't matter if it's one long visit or several shorter visits. And here's what this means for you. You don't need a pristine forest. A local park with trees will do. Walk slowly, breathe deeply, and engage all your senses. The goal isn't exercise. It's simply to allow your nervous system to down-regulate. 20 minutes a day or 2 hours spread across the week. That's it. So there you have it, 3 evidence-based health hacks that cost virtually nothing and that most people have never heard of. Cold exposure to boost metabolism and immunity, social connection to literally extend your life, and time in nature to reduce stress and strengthen your immune system. The beauty of lifestyle medicine is that these interventions work together synergistically. Find a walking group in a park. Boom! You've just combined all 3, and that's the kind of medicine that actually changes lives. I'm Dr. Fergal Armstrong. If you find this useful, subscribe to MedHeads for more science-backed health insights that go beyond the obvious. Until next time, get uncomfortable, get connected, and get outside.